Blessings and bliss, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January 5th, 2023. This is Ninti, and this is our daily general reading for the collective. So thank you all for tuning in with a little bit of light, and we are going to shed some light on this tarot. So the very first card that I have is the Youth of Coins. And so this is someone who is Aquarius in nature. And pages or jacks are rather youthful. So they themselves are youthful, or they have a youthful energy. Now, Aquarius is kind of a serious energy, though. So they most likely are struggling with some portion of the path that they're supposed to be on, with their destined path. They may not know what they're doing. There could be confusion with how they want to make money. There could be maybe shade with how they make money. But they haven't yet aligned money with their higher calling yet. So, we would look to energies that are in Aquarius. I do know Venus is there right now. So maybe maybe a youthful Aquarius approaching you, not as a king, but as a jack. Maybe they're playing a little games. They're just not really sure of themselves, but they probably want you to think they're sure of themselves because they're in the court. They're part of the court. So there's a lot of pride with court cards. But this person is youthful, and they still could use some maturity. So I can clarify that card. What do I want to use? Let me use... let me use this deck here. This is 78 Doors. Tarot of the 78 Doors. This is a very good deck. It's not... I don't feel like the pictures match up really all that well with the tarot cards, but for whatever reason, the pictures have everything to do with the situation. So that's just how the spirit realm works. They're going to present to you the imagery. Wow. I don't know if I should take this because I just started shuffling. Okay, the Queen of Cups came out. The Queen of Cups. So this has something to do with a woman who's very giving and very loving, very nurturing. Maybe she has children. Maybe children love her. Maybe children are involved. Or maybe there's a childlikeness to her. I don't know. I'm going to keep going because I hadn't even started. Shuffling. So let me clarify. And it's not that anything was wrong with that card, but I think what we learn most when we start getting into the spiritual sciences is there's a confidence in ritual. And so if you don't do all of the things that you feel you need to do, there's a lack of confidence. It's kind of like it's like a doubt. And you don't want that doubt to ever be there, especially when you're dealing with other people and could possibly influence decisions that they're making. So I really wanted to take that card, but I hadn't done my ritual. Whew, 2 more are spilling out. Okay, this spirit has a lot to say about this Jack of Coins. What is the message? How can I clarify the Jack of Coins? How are we clarifying this? Okay. The Lovers. The Lovers just came out reversed. So someone is making a decision But if they're making that decision as a Jack, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't seem like a long-term decision. It seems like one either on impulse or one based off of, a lower chakra level. So the Lovers is reversed. So someone's trying to make a decision. Somebody is trying to make a decision right now. Or they made a decision. The decision's already been made. I'm just trying to think more about this Jack. Yeah, they made their decision, or they're trying to make a decision right now. Now, the fact that it's reversed is making me think maybe they have not made the decision yet. Maybe they put the decision on pause because they're operating as a Jack. Because Kings make decisions, Jacks, they have time. Jacks have time. They're youthful. They're not they're not projecting into the future. This would be a decision that they're making for today. And so it looks like someone's either still contemplating, or there's still something they're waiting for to make this decision. I can do one more card to see what are they waiting for. Spirit, what are they waiting for to make this decision? Oh. King of Swords came out. King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hermit. The King of Swords is reversed. So this is, and we had him yesterday. So this is an Earth individual, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is someone who's very down to earth. They're not dreamy. They're practical. And there's no access to this person, or someone has to deal with this person, or this king is operating from his lower self. This king could be operating from his lower self, or this Jack is trying to elevate to king, but the lower self is looking like a Jack. There's some practical decision that's trying to be made right now concerning love. And someone's going to have to look at it in a clearer view. Now, the Emperor just came here. The Emperor just appeared. So, yeah, this individual seems torn. He wants to make a decision, but he can't. The decision seems to be between a Jack and the Emperor. He went straight from the Jack to the Emperor because the King of Swords is over here reversed. And then the Hermit is here. So someone's sitting still. Someone's sitting still because they want to take things higher. They want to be someone worthy of following. The Hermit is actually a very good thing that this came up. So let's let this individual think. Let's let them in their hermit space, in their sage space, to think, and let them bring down that cosmic energy. They could have at this point in time turned to the divine. They are trying to draw some things down, but there's obviously a battle. The King of Swords and the Emperor. Choose Emperor, my guy. Choose Emperor. Let's just bypass the King state. Go straight to Emperor. But do what you have to do, But these people do feel like they have time. Like time is on their side. But the fact that they're contacting the celestial realms and asking for guidance is a good thing. So the hermit, it can never hurt to be a hermit. That's where you stop, you pause, you reflect, and you renew. So that's what I have on the Jack. I'm going to pull 4 more cards, and these are, what I consider the directions, the wind, the direction that the wind could blow. So there's 4 situations that could occur because of this individual. So what is the next card? What is another direction this could possibly go in? What is another direction, Spirit? What's a message for us? Eight of Swords. So at its highest state, this is the divine masculine contemplating on the work that he does, his success, what he wants to do on a day-to-day, and who he wants to do it with. So this is another state of reflection here. It could also be the divine feminine expanding. She could be expanding on her self-worth, on her value, on how she's seen in this world. She could be listening to some kind of calling or some kind of inner voice that's creating some kind of balance in her. So that's going to give us either 18 or 20. Or, hold on. What did I say? 11 and 1, 11 and 8. So 19 or 18. So if it's an 18, then this could be some kind of transformation. This could be something happened. This is an oddity. These are people that are out of place. So the reason the Jack is hesitating, the Jack of Coins is hesitating, is because I think he knows he can't be a Jack anymore. And I'm doing this assuming that the Jack of Coins is a masculine. But let's not even do that, because it could go both ways. It could go either way, masculine or feminine. Let me just keep it on masculine and feminine instead of man and woman. This just seems like a mixed match pair, because this seems like a divine feminine who's very serious, or divine masculine who's serious. They care about their status, and the divine feminine is expanding. 8, 7, 6, 5. She's expanding, and the divine masculine is reflecting. So if this is 18, then this could have something to do with your friends. Some kind of deception could be going on. Someone might have a mask on. But it's really more about people lying to themselves. It's more about people lying to themselves. So someone's lying to themselves, which is why this match isn't matching up. And I'm inclined to think it's the youth. Or maybe at one point they were a pair, and now someone's expanding, which is what I'm getting. But if it's a 19... If it is a 19, still looks funny. If it is a 19, then there's love here. There is love here, and let me check one thing. Yeah, there's love here, but they just have to figure something out. The alignment to the divine is off. The alignment to the divine is off. So they have to figure out, maybe this is work related, maybe their joy would come in work, or something cosmic. Someone has to give something. Someone has to reach to get something. I don't know, there's just something here. They're not meshing. There's something keeping them apart, and maybe it's work related, or something about success or appearance. I'm gonna move on. Let's move on, because I don't even know how long has this been going so far. This is a quick reading, guys. What's the next message? What is the next message that we need? Others can be a sister collective. Is there a message? What's the next wind, or the next direction that this energy could go in? Oh, 7 of coins just came. So 7 of coins, we've been dealing with the 7 of coins energy as well, and this is intuition. So someone's intuition has just entered into the room. So this youth of coins, the page of coins, is now wanting to use his intuition with his finances. Is now wanting to use his intuition concerning making money with the divine feminine. Maybe there's an opportunity, maybe there's a hope, but it can also be his thoughts, something that he's thinking about with the divine feminine. The divine masculine is now, or the divine masculine and the divine feminine are using their intuition to come into union. This is either a 17, and if I read it as a 17, then this is 2 individuals that are taking a very good look at themselves. So I see 2 people here. They're taking a very good look at themselves, and getting down to the bottom of what's true. If I read it as an 18, again, there's something unseen, and someone is working on something in the shadows, or they need to be working on something on their shadow side, so that they can come together on the same values, to be on the same page, considering their values, their thoughts, their money. They may not be on the same page. Someone is masking something. Someone is not truthful. Their actions are not aligned with their truth. But the 7 of coins in Mars is asking that people take a look at themselves and get to know themselves concerning their values and concerning its alignment to higher principles. It's also speaking about luck. Someone could be on their destined path. This could be about someone's destiny here, and using your intuition for luck. So maybe this page of coins, this youth of coins, is hoping to find some luck at this time. Maybe they're trying to surrender. That's 17, but if it's 8, that was 18. I just did. So yeah, a lot of self-reflection here, but someone's in a situation, and they need to use their intuition right now. it looks like a time where they could make money too, using their intuition. Okay, what's the next message? What is the next message for the collective? What is the next direction that this energy could flow in? Queen of Cups. Didn't I see the Queen of Cups? She came out earlier when I was going to clarify something. But she's back. So the Queen of Cups is here. She just made an appearance. And so this is a very loving and nurturing woman. Are these two different individuals? I'm wondering, is this Eight of Swords an individual, or is it a situation? But Divine Masculine is reflecting on his career path, his presence, his success. And then there's a Divine Feminine down here in her Queen status, in her Empress status. Is she trying to attract this youth, this younger-minded, youthful individual? This is either an ascension that someone is going through. Someone is trying to ascend, or they need to ascend for this union to happen. For this Empress to affect, attract, align with this youth, someone needs to ascend. Again, the Jack would need to go to King or Emperor. And if it's 21, then that's starting a new chapter. That's the World card. That's the Adept. That is love on its highest level. So again, I don't see the holdup in transferring from the youth to the king. But there's obviously an issue. Maybe it's work related. Maybe it's Mars related, because Mars is in retrograde right now. Mars is in Gemini, so we're learning about ourselves, we're learning about communication, and in the process, communication can be harsh. So we have one retrograde on the board. I think that's all I see out here is one retrograde. So yeah, a loving, nourishing, caring individual has just appeared. This can be a male or female, but their nature is that of giving, loving, nurturing. So let's move on. What is the final direction that the wind could blow in? Okay, 5 of Scepters. So I think we got that card yesterday too. So the Divine Masculine is over here. And he is trying to think about his passions. He's thinking about, again, his youthfulness in actions and in thoughts and in communications. And he's trying to think about how he can do this better. Now, this is either a Tower or it's a Black Magician. So either way, there's fear, there's pride, and there's this hardening of the heart. And maybe that's the struggle to go to King, is that they are still operating in their lower chakras. And that's the decision that needs to be made. But the devil did appear. It's possible that the devil has appeared here. And that, this is a youthful person. That could be spitefulness, that could be vindictiveness, something that lingers, because kings make this final decisions. Like, the decisions they make shouldn't have this whole ripple effect, and if it does, they've already planned for it. So this is something that would be childish, and it's not like not 3 steps ahead. It's not. that precaution was not taken. And so they're thinking about their communications. They're thinking about some kind of passion, maybe even a business, maybe even using their intuition for a business. Or is that more divine feminine is thinking about that? But something could be business related. Something could be communication, possibly written communication. But there's a fear. There's fear and pride that's here. And if I look at it as a 16, then the Tower is now here. So something happened between this Aquarian energy and possibly a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Possibly something could have happened there. So I can clarify. Let me clarify one more card, and then we are done for today's reading. And you guys are free to contact me if you have any questions, any comments. I am just fine with that. I will be giving readings this year, but I am in straight education mode. Like, I am living and breathing the tarot these days, and so I do need more people to just to see how these influences play out. So I'm probably going to have some things going on. I don't know, if I'll do a live or something. I'm still trying to think about it. But I'm keeping myself very busy even without that. So if you guys need me, you got to knock and tell me to lift my head up, because I'm in it. I am in it. So Spirit, please tell me how we can clarify this Five of Cups. What is going on with this possible Tower or this possible Black Magician energy over here with the Ace of Coins, with the Youth of Coins over here? It's a youthful energy and something about a business. Maybe they want to start one, but there's fear and there's pride and or a broken heart, or a hardening of the heart. Why is the heart hardened? Please help clarify this. Five of Scepters. Oh. Okay, so the Tower fell out. I'm sorry, the Death card fell out. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not gonna... okay, I'm just gonna read the last three, but I'll take the two. 10 of Pentacles is here, the Wheel is here, and the 9 of Pentacles. I'm just gonna put those on the side. But what jumped out was the Death card, and then the Queen of Cups reversed. So something's going on in someone's head. Something has died in someone's head. The Death card is ruled by Aries. Aries rules the head. And so there's some kind of transformation. Some kind of transformation happened here, which is why people are contemplating on this communication. They want to use their intuition to communicate because something transformed. Meaning, there may not be communication. Because why would the intuition have to come into play if you could just contact someone? So something happened. Time is going by. This could be with an Aries. Maybe there's a Mars placement. Maybe this is something with Gemini again. But what's in Aries? Jupiter. Jupiter's in Aries right now. And so, good or bad, I do translate Jupiter as the husband, maybe even a spouse. So this could be a married couple that's separated. This could be something about a husband or a spouse. Something about a husband and a spouse. Where was I going with that? Oh, Jupiter and Aries. So yes, Jupiter is there on Triangulum, and yeah, Triangulum is the Ace of Scepters. So that is the Ace of Scepters. Yeah, this is giving divine masculine energy. This is giving a divine masculine energy in a situation. Someone could be trying to communicate with you, but there's so much fear that they're choosing not to. Maybe they want to come to you with some kind of opportunity, but they want to do something, but there's maybe something business related, but again, they're youthful. They're coming as a page, and maybe that's what the fear is. They haven't made that alignment to take them to the king level, so they're operating out of self and not out of higher self. And then the Queen of Cups is here reversed. So we just saw her over here, but now she's over here reversed. So that's like someone's door is closed, or there's work that has to be done to reach this individual. So I don't know, I don't know that, I'm all for time and separation. That helps individual growth. I don't know that I don't know. I don't know. I understand why people start using their intuition, because it's like, I just know how powerful space and time is for relationships. But at the same time, it can do damage. So I guess only you know how to gauge how much space and time you've already given your relationship. If at the end of the day you just want to be happy and happiness is communicating with the person, then go ahead. But if you know when you communicate with the person there is always pain or negativity, then maybe you still want to hold off on that communication. But I've been in situations where it's like, oh man, why didn't I just communicate with that person? This would have been resolved a long time ago. And then you have those situations where it's like, why did I pick up that phone? So in those situations, yes, use your intuition, because your intuition is most likely, going off of the energies that are at play. And so at that moment, it will probably be a good time. But if you get that intuition that says call the person, you're like, let me wait. And then you wait an hour later and you call. That's not necessarily using your intuition, because your intuition came at a specific time, at an auspicious time. And so you can't go and reset the clock and then blame your intuition. Your intuition already came, right? So, yes, go ahead and use your intuition. But I think at the end of the day, what you want to do is operate out of your higher self. Once you're operating out of your higher self, and you are connected with divine, these decisions will be much easier. Much easier. So, that's my reading for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helped. And if it didn't resonate with you, then I'll be doing others tomorrow. And, the way the signs work, it may not be a personal transit. And so, don't make up any stories for yourself. If this isn't your story, it's not your stories. So, take care, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.